This video came from YouTube.
It's trending on Twitter.
Why is it not on the news?
The Mande1a Effect.
Wait, what?
It's the Mande1a Effect.
The lion will lie down with the lion.
Come on! I'm starting the show here! We're rolling!
Welcome to Unbiased and on the Fence. I'm Shane. Thank you so much for joining on this Friday evening. Lots of love and light to each and every one of you all. I had an interesting experience today. Now I was going to have Case from Everyday Masters on today, and he had some family issues he had to deal with, so he'll be on next week sometime in the afternoon, so we can get you guys in the UK involved too, because I know sometimes it's a little too late. But so yeah, I was watching some of his videos, and his link is in the description. If you're not familiar with his channel, you definitely want to check his stuff out, because each video is just packed full of awesome stuff. And so in one of his videos, he shows you how to deal with the energies, the frequencies. And I mean, I could feel my hands tingling and stuff. Now, it was over a year ago when I first came across this stuff, and I realized it then that there was something going on with these energies, and I was blown away. And so today I'm like having I was like meditating, and I was doing a session where you know, he helps reconnect your energies and stuff like that, and which was totally cool. I had like visions of, like, you know, I had my eyes closed, but I could see like this purple sort of going across my field of vision, and, you know, with my eyes closed. And then a little while into it, it turned to green, and I don't normally get green. I know green represents sort of the heart chakra, and so yeah, that was really cool. And then it went back to like a violet purple color again, and yeah, it's really cool. So I totally forgot about a big huge part. It was a vision I had in it, and I guess I was so deep in a meditative state that I didn't realize it. And I believe I was talking to either Josee or Jen's Gems or someone, and they typed something about hieroglyphs, and just reading that, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about a huge part of what happened earlier. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's messed up. A huge part of what happened. I wanted to do some shout outs to you guys too, those of you in the chat room. Welcome to Ron, I doubt it's real. And then he said, Caroline, that's Josee. Maureen Moreau, Go-Kart Bob, Seeker of Truth, Adventure Diva, Blue Skyleth, good to see you again, it's been a while. Casey Cat, Sharktacon, pat on the back. All of you guys are awesome. Thanks for being here, spreading the love and the light. So yeah, so what happened to me that was really wild is that and I didn't realize it until later, it all came back to me when I read the thing about the hieroglyphs, is that I had this vision of walking in this hallway that's sort of like the thumbnail picture. It was like I was in a cave, but the walls were perfectly flat on all four sides of floor, ceiling, and walls. And there was like hieroglyphs on the wall. There was like squares, sections of hieroglyphs, probably, I don't know, 18 inches to 2 foot squares, and each one was different. And the hall kind of snaked around in a square-like way, like you might imagine the number 5 in digital, just kind of jig-jogging around or whatever. So I'm walking through and wondering what it is I'm seeing, you know, and sort of question myself and say, are these the Halls of Amenti, you know? And when that all came back to me, I was like, Halls of Amenti, where did I hear that before? Well, a while back I had read like the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, and he had talked about something in there. I really didn't understand it. Welcome to High Anxiety, Kevin T, and my Skies 5D. So glad you guys could hop in the chat. So I'm like questioning, you know, the Halls of Amenti, and I didn't really remember what that was. So then I looked it up, and I came across this information. I came across some Thoth information, but since I didn't really understand it the first time around, I figured I'd just look at something else. And that's when I came across this video, which is also linked in the description. But I just wanted to share it with you guys because I was blown away. I mean, in my mind, I was like, did I just think of this like out of the clear blue? And then when I look this up, I'm like, holy cow, this is really something here. So anyway, let me read this to you. I wanted to share it with you while you guys are in the chat having a good time. The Halls of Amenti is the heart of Earth, her heart, which is an eternal perfect connection with the heart of all. It is not just a place, it exists within us all and is accessible. It's accessible through the portal or gateway in our hearts. It can be considered, however, as the place we perceive from when we are in harmony with our heart connection and unity with Earth. The Halls of Amenti cannot be fully understood, literally or even conceptually. It is something to be experienced. Thoth documented his experience in Amenti in the Emerald Tablets of all of us to know that it is possible. This information was preserved and protected for us to be revealed at this point in time as humanity is awakening to its true potential. While Thoth revealed many secrets, they can't be fully integrated until they are lived. Each of us can experience Amenti in our own way and time. The journey is yours. The journey into knowingness. The journey within to the source of all. One must be pure of heart and intention to resonate with the frequency of Amenti, because the frequency is pure unconditional love, Earth's love. Our hearts have to be a vibrational match in order to perceive it with clarity through her eyes as one. Envisioning and feeling ourselves holding unconditional love for the whole of humanity is a good way to practice being Earth's love frequency, and will, with patience, practice, and deeper understanding, unlock the door within hearts to Amenti, within our hearts to Amenti. So as you can see, wow, when I got to this part here, I was like, wow, this is everything that we've already been talking about on this channel. So what does it mean to pass through the halls of Amenti? Passing through the halls of Amenti is the process of enlightenment and ascension. Enlightenment means seeing through and ending all illusions. The illusion of duality and separation into oneness. This is based on internal understandings that come over time. As we see and take responsibility for the illusions we ourselves have created, we see the illusions of the world more clearly. One who passes through the halls of Amenti knows that the only thing that is truly real is love and life itself. We are then free. Free of the grid matrix system, free of the karmic debt incarnation grid, free to choose to go on to perceive from anywhere in the universe. This is the Ascension Process. It is not about leaving and going somewhere else. It is about the freedom to choose. It becomes a personal choice to hold the fifth dimensional potential of Earth's desire for her own ascension and for humanity. This can be called the sphere of Amenti, the seed, potential, or space for the birth of a new creation. It is always possible to be manifested here and now. When enough is joined in holding the frequency and start perceiving from, experiencing from, and living from the vibration within the sphere of Amenti, this is how we create heaven on earth, or the new earth. It is a co-creation with earth living and being in harmony and alignment with love and life. As with all change, it starts from the inside out. This is true on the individual level. We create all change in our hearts and then act, think, and feel differently, which brings about change in the physical. And this is true collectively. It starts in the heart of Earth within the sphere of Amenti and then expands out. The sphere of Amenti grows and expands as more and more lend their unique frequency, vision, and desire in alignment with Earth's desire, which is always in alignment with divine will. It is an individual and unique journey for all of us, a journey into our own true knowingness, one that is meant to build trust and faith in our inner voice, our connection to Source itself that is within us all. Once one has passed through the halls of Amenti, we then can hold the door open for others to follow when they are ready, making it possible for more and more of humanity. We become simultaneously all and nothing, everyone and no one, empowered to ourselves and surrendered to divine will. Amenti is access to the 13th dimension, aka a dimension, the void, from which all is birthed, and all dimensions in between. It becomes a choice of where to perceive from, and that determines our perspective, which then determines our reality. So the question is, why connect with Amenti? Like I said, this is all really new to me. I had heard about it in the tablets of Thoth. That's really the only place I'd heard about it. But it says, once we can resonate with and hold the frequency of Amenti in our hearts, there is much work to be done. Amenti is an interactive place, and it invites deeper understanding into the journey to know ourselves. Besides just holding the frequency of the new earth, there are many things to do. Here are just a few. Access the Akashic records. This is a great way to get to know yourself, who you have been, what you can do, what you came to do, and who you truly are. Earth holds all our records in the neutral perspective, so although we can access these records in many ways, doing it in conscious connection with Earth can give us great clarity and a true glimpse of the overall big picture. Settle and dissolve karmic debt. We trap ourselves and each other here by judgments against one another. Letting go of this can free us all. We see that forgiveness is one of the keys to freeing ourselves. Forgiveness for ourselves then naturally extends to all others. In freeing ourselves, we realize the desire for all others to know this freedom and to experience it for themselves. Absolution for all humanity throughout all our lifetimes will free us on the collective level when enough of us dissolve this debt system and hold forgiveness in our hearts. Support the natural energy grid of Earth. The control matrix was imposed over Earth's natural energy system. It uses the free energy system to create the illusion. Connecting with the original Earth energy, which is always evolving and changing, weakens the matrix and helps to free Earth to flow naturally again. Earth teaches and guides us in this process. We just hold the intention with love and partnership with her. Once we have experienced the Mentee and passed through, we cannot help but be changed in the here and now. As we walk this earth and live our daily lives, we anchor this frequency as our new reality within the sphere. We live, think, act, and feel in alignment with the highest desires of Earth and the will of all. This is how we change the world. We are the change and will manifest love with every action. We change our world this way, and the physical world around us will reflect this change more and more when enough of us are ready to live in love. So naturally, when I thought I just sort of came across that, or just that just popped in my head for no reason, it was just something that came in my head during meditation, because you know how a lot of times when you look at something or see something in your mind, if it doesn't make sense to you right away, you just naturally feel like maybe it would just, there was nothing in it, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing to it, it's just a thought you had in your mind. So when I went on this journey to find this information and I came across that, I was really blown away. Matter of fact, I emailed Case right away. I was like, dude, you got to check this out, man. That wasn't just coincidental that I came across that information. This is like all of the stuff we've been dealing with for months now on this channel, talking about, raising our frequency and all that good stuff. So let me see if I can make this one work here. Yeah, that'll work. That way I can at least look at you guys and stuff. So, yeah, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I remember coming across the Thoth material, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, and I was like, I don't know about this stuff, and like anything, I sort of just put it on the shelf, figure, if the time comes that the information is needed, then, it'll present itself. And then so when the Halls of Amenti popped in my head today, and I was like, the Halls of Amenti, could this be it? Is this where I'm at? And actually, I heard my phone vibrate, and it sort of pulled me out of it, and I think I might have gone too deep or fallen asleep or something and not even remembered it if that hadn't happened. So my phone pulled me out of there, but I saw enough and experienced enough that I had everything I needed at that point. So basically, I went and looked it up after it came back to my memory later on, and then when I read that, I'm like, wow, dude, this is amazing. I was really blown away. It's just one of those things. Very good, Casey Cat. Yeah, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. That's so true. Shane the Brain, cool name. Helena, Helena. Welcome to the broadcast. Dominic and Charles, thank you guys for hopping in here. Scott, what's up, man? Good to have you in here. Who am I missing? Untitled, what's up, buddy? Always nice to have the big boys stop in and say hi. So, yeah, you guys have Untitled to thank for me having this set up here with the chat on the screen and everything. He really hooked me up in the beginning. I really appreciate him for showing me how to do all this stuff. Of course, I don't have the psychedelic stuff going on like he does. My computer's not fast enough to have everything all moving and jiving and, active. But he showed me just enough. So, big thanks to Untitled. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, click the little dots next to his name there. Or you can... Oh, how come you're not... you should be modded, man. Is this a different name? I know I modded you before. There we go. Yeah, the big boys. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of that? You can only say coincidence is just... I mean, there's a certain point where you have to say, you know what, man, for this to be coincidental is just astronomical. You know what I mean? So, it's hard for me to... ignore signs after a certain point. How many times are you going to see 11:11 on the clock and just think it's coincidental? That can only happen so much. And then songs come on, and like, we're talking with Nathan, he'll be on Monday. You see things, when you're looking, you see things happening all around you. Alexandra, welcome to the show. Meditation Man, good to see you. There was someone else I missed. Who was it? Jerry Lee. That's who I'm missing. Sorry if I missed anybody there. Lots of love and light to all of you guys. So yeah, this was just a quick one. In fact, I wasn't even going to do a show today. I figured, oh, I'll just start getting ready for tomorrow's show. And then, like I said, I was reading Jem's comment, I believe it was. She said something, she was talking about hieroglyphs, and I was like, oh my God, hieroglyphs. I had a vision I completely forgot about. And then it's down the rabbit hole, you know what I mean? And then I come out on this video explaining all this stuff that we're already trying to do. And it offered a different perspective on what we know we're doing with trying to move to New Earth and all this good stuff. So yeah, it was one of those moments, aha moments for me when I read that. I was like, holy cow, this is just awesome. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, I will be back on tomorrow. I hope you guys can join me then. And I'm sure people will appreciate this not being another 3-hour video, right? I tried to get Josee on here, but everybody in her area is on the internet right now, sucking up all the bandwidth. So I figured we could go an hour or something and chit chat and laugh, and she always makes me laugh, and she makes a great co-host. But just how it worked out this time. So oh well. So yeah. So I'm gonna have Case on from Everyday Masters next week, which I'm totally excited about. His stuff always resonates with me, and I almost feel like he's definitely part of my soul family or something, man. I just feel this connection with him, and I would encourage you guys to check out his channel, check out his website, which is also it's linked on his website. When he's on next week, I'll have his website linked. I only have his YouTube channel down there right now, but yeah, it's good stuff. So definitely check that out, and I will see you all tomorrow. And until later, I'll send you guys some hearts here. There we go. Lots of love and light to all you guys. Hey, I guess the slow chat doesn't apply to me. I'm lucky, huh? Okay, so lots of love and light to all of you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.
Mm-hmm.